Hello, good evening, and welcome to Tarot with Candy. I'm Candy Kelly, and just about to sit down and see what the reading will be for this evening and try to read some energy for you. Listen, I hope that you're doing okay, you're feeling good, and you're well rested and in the mood for some tarot this evening. And if nothing else, at least we'll know whatever Spirit's got for us, okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest. And we'll just get started here. Give this one good shuffle. And let me turn this over one more time. My new globe. Thought it was so pretty, I had to get it. There we are. Okay, let's get started. I like to call on the Most High for permission to tarot, and I like to call on Archangel Michael for protection as I tarot through, and for protection for the collection, and protection for the collective, since they are here with me. And I just want you guys to know also that this video is good for whenever you do find it. And I like to feel like if you do find it, then there's something for you. Okay? So let's get into the reading. That is the first card out and the energy we need to see tonight. What's the energy, Spirit? King of Swords. So we have a divine masculine who is very intelligent. He's leading with his intelligence. He's good counsel, and this is someone who is, you know, this type of person in your life, or if you know someone like this, you know, they will be very smart. They could be a business owner or the leader of a company, you know, because it is the King of Swords, right? So that's his suit, that's his element, right? And it could also be Archangel Michael because it's standing for truth in a masculine divinity, okay? The King of Swords is a truth standard, okay? So he has ethics and principle, and no one can break that. He can't be bribed or tricked because he's intelligent, okay? So, King of Swords. Now, that is the central issue here. So we have an upright man who's trying to do the right thing here. The problem position is this. Let's find out what that is. What do you want us to see, Spirit? What is the problem position for this King of Swords in the upright? What is this? Justice. Okay, so some type of fairness. Again, that's his suit. That's what he stands for. This could be an attorney. This could be a judge. Someone who can make that type of decision. This is definitely a higher up. This could be some kind of court case, even. And with the Justice card here, there could be good karma as well. Okay, so that's in the problem area for someone, but it's not the King of Swords. What's in the subconscious? Let's see. Try to find out whose reading this is. What's in the subconscious of this person, Spirit? What is this? What do you want us to show us? Oh, Two of Wands flipped out. I mean, it flipped out. So someone's making plans, okay? And there's justice here. Some plans are being made. Okay, it could be the King of Swords, we don't know yet. But what we do know is we have a divine masculine who stands for truth and justice, like your superhero, if you will. And again, it could be the justice system, but there's some type of plans being made here. Probably about some information to come about, because again, it's the swords. What's in the past? What's in the recent past? Spirit, and thank you. Can we get one? What is this? There you have the Knight of Swords, some type of conviction, someone here rushing in, and you know, like I said, it has superhero energy. Okay, not only do you have the King of Swords and right in the Justice League, right, the Justice card here, you also have your Knight of Wands. He's going into battle. Okay, look at him. He's rushing in. He's sticking up for what he believes in. Okay, again, this could be some type of truth prevailing over a lie or over an injustice. Okay, and again, it's giving superhero vibes. Okay, so that's the Knight of Wands and the upright in the recent past. Okay, so what's the action here? What is an action or an intention about the situation, Spirit? What's the action? Someone can't defend themselves with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Okay, they're not going to be able to defend themselves against what? I'd like to see that. Being out in the cold. It's Five of Pentacles. Somebody's taking a loss. Something's over here with the Death card. Something ended. Or someone's trying to stop an ending and get out of the cold. Okay, to stop an ending, because it is in the reverse. Two of Cups. So that has something to do with a partnership or two people seeing eye to eye. Okay, somebody can't defend themselves against trying to stop an ending because they're out in the cold against this Two of Cups. That's the truth, or some type of truth around it, some type of clarity or breakthrough around this situation with that Emperor. So Divine Masculine, once again, you know, it's got that hero vibe. All right, what's in the near future? What's in the near future, Spirit, about all this stuff here? What's going on? Somebody's trying to move out of drama. With the Swords, once again, they're packing their bags and they're cutting their losses, okay? They can do that. They can leave free and clear. There's some kind of right being made. There's some kind of wrong being made right here. That's how I feel. That's the kind of energy is given, and the cards are just coming out like that. So what is the lens this person's looking through? What is the lens? Oh, this one flip. Four of Pentacles. Okay, this person's trying to hold on to their shit or their money, or they're trying to hold somebody back. This is the lens that they're looking through. So whoever that is, they're holding on tight. It could be a money situation as well. It could be tight finances right now. What's in the environment, Spirit? What's in the environment? In the environment, we have a Hierophant. So it could be a wedding, a marriage, an acceptance, a go, a yes. Again, it could have a spiritual element to it. Again, you have the King of Wands, the King of Swords sitting here. You know, so, but it's some type of initiation, acceptance, and that's in the environment, so everybody can see, you know, around the situation. The Hierophant is in the environment. Okay. What is in the hopes and fears, Spirit? And thank you. The hopes and fears, the Queen of Wands. We have a divine feminine energy, High Priestess, and she's very intuitive with the High Priestess in the upright. Okay, the Queen of Wands, beautiful, dynamic, ambitious. She's all that, right? That's in the hopes and fears. And she's coming up with the High Priestess. You know, the wands could be like your inspiration, your intuition. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful divine feminine right here. Some type of justice around this situation. Maybe it's for her. And it has to do with an emperor. Because we saw him in the passing, a wedding maybe. Or some type of initiation, acceptance here with the Hierophant. There's a tradition going on here. Someone's more in a traditional fashion concerning her, or she could be. All right, and what is the outcome, Spirit? Come on, what is the outcome? What's the outcome, and thank you. The outcome is going to be Four of Swords. Somebody is going to be antsy, agitated, can't relax. That's going to be the outcome. Okay? This person is the Four of Swords in the reverse. You know, they cannot relax. Like I said, they're antsy. They're thinking about this situation here with the Lovers. Okay, we already saw the Two of Cups. Two people coming together, right? Somebody wants to fight against that with the Five of Swords. They want to win at all costs. That energy is here too. And there's some type of good news with the Page of Wands also about these lovers. And somebody wants to fight against that good news. Okay? The outcome is going to be Four of Swords in the reverse. This person won't rest. They can't rest. They're antsy. Okay, for whatever reason. It's about these lovers on the bottom of the deck. And someone's coming out of a painful ending, or they're trying to end something. Ten of Swords in the reverse. And that's some kind of truth to that. Okay, with the Ace of Swords. It's about these lovers. All right, let's see what's going on. Not before shaking this up again, though. Whoa, I think this is so pretty. As soon as I saw it, I had to get it. All right, let's do that. Put it back. And we're going to go ahead and clarify and see what's going on here. So far, the only thing out here is the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords, okay? Looks like he wants to do something right and fair towards this Queen of Wands, okay? And let's just go in with the... let me try to find a deck to clarify so we can maybe put some faces to this situation. So we're just going with the old Lenormand, okay? Old style Lenormand. Yeah, see what it's all about. We have a King of Swords here. So we know we have a dynamic and in charge, fair, superhero type of guy. King of Swords here. Okay, so I'm not sure about King of Swords. Talk to us and tell us why you're here. Who's this for? Is it collective? This is King of Swords, Spirit, and thank you. Something's over with him. Okay. Something ended with the King of Swords. Some type of manipulation is not working. There's some type of information about that. This book. About somebody's security. This man. Okay, so we know it's the King of Swords. Okay. Something ended with him. Somebody couldn't manipulate him. Now, there's justice here. And that's an obstacle for someone. This is justice for Spirit, and thank you. Money. There's some type of money coming with this justice, or some type of abundance with this fish card. Because somebody was loyal, or it's the right thing to do with the justice card. Lovebirds. It has something to do with these lovers. Once again, they keep coming out. We have the Two of Cups, the lovers, and now the lovebirds. It's about them. Some type of justice around abundance or money is being made fair. Could be spiritual with the lilies. I told you the Hierophant is in the environment. It could stand for, you know, the spirituality. As well as the King of Swords. He could stand for Archangel Michael because he's just and fair. Okay. Down in the subconscious, there's a Two of Wands. Somebody's thinking about somebody's plans, or somebody has many plans. What's this Spirit thinking? Yeah, this Protector. So this bear energy is strong, with strength. It could stand for the King of Swords once again. He's making plans with his lovebirds. Could be a child involved. It could be concerning a child as well. Someone's new start, or the innocence of it all. The innocence towards this love. And it's going to be a mountain for someone here, though. Someone's going to eat away at somebody with the mice card. They're going to take a loss, and it's going to be a mountain. About somebody's new start in love. In the past, we have the Knight of Swords. So somebody was standing up for what they believed in. They were rushing in. They were passionate about this. Some type of action was taken towards that. Clover. Somebody's luck was moving real fast. That's the key. There's some type of key to that, or some type of, because they were loyal and fair with this dog card. Somebody was loyal to a child or something. Yeah. Might have something to do with the child here that keeps coming out. Or someone's new start. They were loyal. Standing up. Love. Some type of luck around that. Yeah, as an action and intention. They're not going to be able to, somebody here is not going to be able to defend themselves. Because the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So a lot of people aren't showing up here, but the energy is still here. So we know there's somebody else. And that person has taken a loss. Okay. They can't defend themselves here. What is the Seven of Wands, Spirit? Some type of information is going to come out about what's going on with another man here. So we have a third person here. Okay. This is the extra man in the Lenormand deck. So there's somebody else. That person can't defend themselves. I get some information that's coming out about what? About them being abusive or doing something over and over to these lovebirds. Okay, so there might have been a karmic male, you know, around the situation as an intention. There's some information might come out about him being abusive towards his lovebirds. This person's not going to be able to defend themselves for what they've been doing. With the bouquet card here, it could be the way it appears. They could have done something to make it appear a certain way, or against someone's love with the bouquet. Again, the lovebirds. Okay, so we have a karmic male who can't defend themselves. In the near future, somebody is going to move out of a drama. The Six of Swords. It's going to be public. All right, when they do that, everybody's going to know. It's going to be public. Family could be involved here. It could have something to do with someone's health as well, with the tree, the family tree. Somebody's trying to manipulate the situation, and it could be family that's trying to do that to this man here, or this man could be the family. This is the karmic male. He's going to try to manipulate something, right? Could be a family member. Again, somebody leaving, moving out of a drama, and whatever you do could be made public. The Garden card here. Well, this person's looking to do is a Four of Pentacles. Somebody doesn't want to take a loss. I mean, somebody's trying to hold on to their finances or hold someone back here. Or hold on to their stability. What is this? A snake. Yeah, a snake here is trying to hold somebody back. You see, he's moving out of a drama with the Six of Swords. Ships is on the horizon, or the information is on the distant horizon. It could be energetic as well. It's about somebody's security with the Tower card here. The snake is trying to hold on to his security. Okay? That's that karmic male. That's his energy. That's that third person that popped up here. And something about somebody evolving or returning with the stork. You know, the stork always returns, right? Yeah. Got something to do with that. In the environment, we have the Hierophant. This can be religion. This can be a marriage, acceptance, initiation. What is the Hierophant doing here? Everyone can see this position. Can you help us, Spirit? Why is the Hierophant here? Child. Could have something to do with a child. Or someone's new start. There's some type of information in this book. It's an open book about a burden, a child, against somebody's happiness. Some information about someone using a child as a burden against someone's happiness, because someone's acceptance or someone's new start or someone's innocence here. With this child up against the Hierophant, this could actually represent spirituality. And we do have a cross. Okay, but you know, a lot of times the cross says, you know, you bear your own burden. You carry your own cross like Jesus had to. You know, you bear your own burden here. You know, against someone's happiness with the Sun card, or it's being seen. And there's definitely information here. So yeah, it could be someone could be having a burden against someone's new start. It's being seen. And information's coming out about it with the book. You have a Queen of Wands, a beautiful, dynamic Queen of Wands and High Priestess. She's very intuitive. She can represent a tarot reader. No pun intended. But this woman is definitely intuitive. She thinks outside the box. She's different. She's, you know, she's so perceptive that she doesn't discount her intuition or her, you know, whatever moves her, really. She's the Queen of Wands. You know, she could, I don't know, be real, you know, good with nature and animals, that type of stuff. You know, she's just very warm and inspiring. She's a Queen of Wands, a High Priestess came out with her. I can't say enough about this combination of this type of feminine energy. You know, a walking earth angel even, you know. But she's here. And so we have the Queen of Wands with the High Priestess spirit. What is this? Clarify this first and thank you. Anchored. It's anchored in, whatever it is about you. It's anchored in. There's some type of cycle here. There's some type of something hidden and mysterious about you and your security. Somebody sees you being real mysterious. They want to know how your security is anchored in. They want to look beyond the veil and see more. But this person is abusive. Okay? And they want to know what's hidden about your security. The outcome is the Four of Swords. This person cannot relax, okay? They're stressed out. You know, if you see this person in real life, he would be or she would be a mess. You know, with the Four of Swords, you know, they would look like they hadn't slept. They could be sweaty, you know, jumpy, you know, because it's a Four of Swords in the reverse, right? They can't look within, and that is the outcome here. Who is this spirit? What is this Four of Swords? This is Four of Swords in the reverse, and thank you. What is this? Spiritual. Yeah, it could be something spiritual on that ass, for real. With the lilies that this person could be going through. Yeah, I don't know, something's eating at them. With the Rider on the bottom of the deck. Maybe something they did, you know, because we kept seeing abusive against a couple, you know. And your lilies is in the upright, but this person is flipped, you know. This could be like, you know, your spirit guides, your angels that's looking out is fucking with this person. I'm telling you. Yeah. That is the justice against what they did. And the Rider on the bottom of the deck, it could be some type of information coming out about that, or some type of journey towards that person. Yeah, for what they did against somebody's security, or you know, wedding, or unionship. But usually it's security. You know, back in the old days, when a business was being built, they would bury a ruby ring in the foundation to give it good luck. And we know that whatever this snake did, it was against the security of this Queen of Wands. They want to know, it has something to do with their security. And here it is again. And they're flipped out there on the end. It's almost like, I don't know, maybe, yeah, abusive. It's like your spirit angels is on that ass about, you know, the things they were doing against your security even. I mean, it could be that. But the lilies coming out like that. Anyway, yeah, against the lovebirds. And that information's coming out about it. You can't beat this. And on the bottom of the deck, again, the lovers. So here you go. You know, that spirituality and this justice card out here. And I told you, Archangel Michael. I mean, the King of Swords can stand for Archangel Michael. He was the first one out. And then you got the justice right there. And that's what the problem is. Whatever that karmic male was trying to do. Because it is a karmic male that we saw, guys. Okay? Call it like it is. Against a unionship, a new start, an innocence. Okay, that's like your angels kicking ass on your behalf, and your ancestors, you know, and they are coming through. And they're on that ass. That's the outcome. You know. Well, I hope this person, whoever this is for, you know, take what resonates and leave the rest. But, you know, things never go without being seen. You know, when people try to do things against you, you know, it seems like they're winning or they're getting away with it and shit that you don't even see behind your back. But really, do we really ever get away with things? Because isn't there a higher power always watching? That's almost spooky. But, you know, it's what you get. And you mess with an earth angel. Because you have a high priestess, the Queen of Wands. Something that's anchored in with her. Okay. She's tapped in. Yeah, tap all the way in, and it's anchored in. Just got a lot of spirituality in this read, guys. And somebody's paying the price. Okay. I don't know how long something like that would last. Oh, and right here, they're spiritually unprotected. 7 of Wands in the reverse. I told you that. Yeah. They even try to stop somebody from moving out of a drama, right? Yeah. It was against somebody's abundance. Because, again, the central issue here was the King of Swords. He's upset. This is truth and righteousness coming through. This is truth and righteousness. That's all it is with the Justice card. Again, it was against somebody's stability, somebody's abundance. With the fish. Stands for money or a lot of something. Abundance, right here. Against somebody's plans, right? King of Swords. The protection, the bear, the protection. Spiritual protection. You know, all that's here. The elements are really starting to come together for me, guys. I'm really feeling it now. Sometimes it takes a minute, but it does kick in. It does kick in. Well, I hope this person learns their lesson. So take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else to pick up. And listen, I hope you enjoy your evening. And I will see you very soon. Peace.